What's up, guys? So, dinner was short-lived, but here we go. So, it's Sunday night. The Officer Rally Pack is available. Trust and believe. I was all about the necessity of getting it. So, this is my process. I've already spun it once. Um, I don't know the exact count that it gives you. Ended up with 94, so whether I had one, two, or an odd few, this is what we're getting. So I need long range expert here, okay? And Godfather is always good to have because if you can enhance Godfather, for your larger march when you need it, it's good to have. I get a lot of Butterfly. She's already 4 star, I think. And she's no use to me anymore because I have already achieved enough officers. Up, that's what I need. I need a Stormbow is about to have a third skill slot, so that's what I'm shooting for now. And I want to get some 5 star officers because 5 star officers is the key. So you're watching me spin, and then you're going to see how I use what I win to make the best possible option. Anyway, you get 10 spins if you buy every elite, I believe. So you get 10 spins if you use the 9. There we go. That's always good, whether I'm close or not close. It's always good because it's random and it's an officer that I need. So there's, 5 skill bars there. A long range defense fragment is not useful. And last spin, let's hope for something good. Oh, she's always good, but it turns out that no matter what, no matter how many troops you have, they are worthless if you don't have the stats behind them. Let's see. I hit the back button, and we see if I got anything to do. Fuse, stamina, not important, not important, and not important. So, I don't have long range fragment. That's when you'll go and turn to getting in your um, exploration. So give me officer chests, the third one. All right, so back here, go back, always recheck because the game doesn't always update and let you know what you got. Now you go down here to the trade. All right, so you get your coins if you earned any. And there we go. So I have a Brave Star available. So I want to sell anything that is of no use to me. So building, don't care about. Research, don't care about. Gathering, especially don't care about. Rock Bill, not be used basically ever, but good to have. So last option to sell. Butterfly, I've already got her really far, but if I'm gonna not her for last, I'll save those sales for last. Okay, so I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna buy everything that is useful. Here's an example of nothing to buy. Okay, nothing to buy again. So that's why you don't oversell. You sell as needed. Kingsley's not going to be used much at all. There's Tifa and Panda. There's Brave Star again. See, I can buy 2 more. And I only have 1 time left. Alright, so there you go. I end up still with 7,000 coins to spend and no officer available. As you can see, I can't keep going. Alright, so that's how you pick and choose when it's time to sell something because you never know the next time you buy. That might be it. Nope, it's not. Next time you buy a rally pack, you might get exactly everything that you were looking for. What I need to get a fuse skill. Long range expert. I need 2 more fragments. So here we are. No chests, just skill bars. Well, at where I'm at, it's actually better to have skill bars than chests for the officer because you've already got the officer and you want the officer to be stronger. So let's hope. I mean, if I could get long range fragment, I'd be able to complete. It would complete me. Um, and then I'm just searching for purple skill bars. All I can get. So there. Well, that's probably a good thing, I guess. Let's see what I won from my lucky chest. Nothing. So you get 31 lucky chests apparently when you buy every pack. All right, here's. Ooh, I didn't know I had so many fragments. Kingsley. Okay, a bunch of worthless officers and yet another worthless officer. Long range, long range, long range. Expert. Only one. Only need one more. Only need one more. Do you spend a fuck ton of money to get it? Nope. It'll come when you're not wanting it anymore. But bottom line, it'll come at no expense if you're just patient. Alright, blue chest fragments. You see I win gold doing that. You can scroll up to see. Well, glad that I'm having a good effect on your interest for the game. I'm trying to think for a second here. Now, mine's max. I don't even have all my villas done. You can see what I got here, and I'm above the level 34,600 at 34.5. So this is all you need: 132, 229s, and 328s. That's all you need, and you're at the max level availability for the extra benefit of gather, build, and attack and HP boost. Alright. Fuse. There's another option to fuse, but it's again not something I want. So this is the time where you take and you go into officers, you hit manage. You're going to go and scroll down to see what options you have, because it won't always show it if you're not wearing that officer. Like Kingsley might have an update. I'm wearing Stormbow and I need 4 more fragments. Would have been nice if I had that availability, but it didn't turn out. And you can see where these officers are at a point. Nobody bullies on the server. Well, Dave Colley. I'm going to reset these guys that I'm never going to use. So you can do that too, guys. It's free. You just only get back a fraction of what it is you invested. I'm going to leave her alone for now because that extra attack point could possibly work out. But so far in every math that I've done, it doesn't. So, as you can see, long range attack, long range expert. Except I need a long range expert on Aeon. Okay, and she's a strong officer, so it'll be a huge benefit. But long range attack and long range expert on everybody. Then the third one will ultimately be melee HP. Now, for the longest time, I was selling these extra skills. Right? I had them, but I sold them. Well, that's not a lot of gold. 10,000. I get a little bit of gold from just doing videos on the game. I spent a couple bucks before, but today I just spent and bought all those Officer Elite rally packs so that I could show you guys this video and talk to you about it. Because if you're going to spend something, yeah, apparently I guess it is, but it's I mean, 10,000 gold's nothing. I win a lot, so when I win gold, and I win various things, and when I win, I spend. I spend everything I got to win again, and then I just get back enough to give me a good start at winning again. And there's no sense in sitting on it and saving, especially when if your problem is having to shield or something like that. And dude, most nobody in this country or in the world literally would be playing a game like this and then not have $5 they can spend so that they can shield their account. Um, so, but if you're smart and proactive, um, if you're proactive, like in the videos that I've shown you through this here, which let's I forgot that I had this avenue, so let's see if I can get me some skill chests. But what you're gonna do is recheck your inventory. Always buy a port when you see it. 1600 in this game. Always buy a port when you see it. These skill bars are cheap. Okay, when you buy them this way, always get the officer XP because it's very cheap and it adds up. Trust me, it adds up. There's an officer chest. There's some troop recruit. If you're low on fuel, the 160 for 50 is the best fuel you're going to find. And that is the best deal you're going to find on fuel. Always sell your food and wood or food and oil for, so there you go, 20 gold for 1000 XP. But always sell your food and oil for mineral or steel. Up. At least I bought the officer chest first. There we go. Always go to exchange first. So there, oil for mineral. Take it anytime. There's another. Looks like I'm unplugging my charger somehow, but there's another opportunity. Hold on, I'm gonna replug in my. Refresh to get the bigger stuff. I'm not understanding what you're saying. I'm hitting refresh at the top right. I keep forgetting you guys can't see what button I'm pushing. So I'm pushing that top button, that refresh, and I go all the way until it says 100. All right, once it's at 100, I'm done. Okay, so you're spending 20, then you're spending 40, then you're spending 60, then you're spending 80. Okay, so it's 80 plus 40, or 80 plus 60 is 140, plus 40 is 180, plus 20 is 200, plus 10 is 210. So you spend 210 gold. Um, and you buy the deals that you find. And what you're doing is getting the thing to be proactive. So you're getting the deals so you have the things that you are worried you'll need before you need them, but at least you're spending a much less amount, especially over time. Think about how much 200 gold once a week adds up, right? Or actually, it's 280. So 280 gold on a 1 day shield, just a week. All right. Let alone the fact that if you're in a peace nation where you only got a shield for void, that's 4 weeks where you have, if you just did this once a week and bought a 1 day shield. So then you can break that shield 3 times and still have your safety shield, and you're saving 2468 8 times 4, 320. You're saving 1120, 1120 gold. You could buy another shield, a fifth shield with your savings, and still have gold left over. Okay, so the seeking the deals rather than just having that gold in the top corner. I mean, no, it's food, oil, steel, and mineral. So food, oil, steel, mineral. In this game, you have to be um, level 15 to go to steel and level 20 to go to mineral. Um, anyway, we didn't see any skill chests. The game also, I'm not sure what kind of algorithms they got that control, but my sense is that the game will know somewhat what it is that you're looking for and not make it easily available. No, food and oil is not. It's steel. Steel for food or oil trade, or steel or food and oil for mineral. I'm not sure what exactly which trade you're talking about. But you can see the XP bars. I got 1,000 XP for officers just on that one zombie that I just hit, just because it's there and I had the stamina to do so. We can take a look again at the Hotshot. Let's see if I get anything good. Nothing. Once again, nothing. And granted, I do have some officers to sell for the next random successful officers worth buying. So I bought all the VIP because you can't beat the price that it was. I never buy VIP for the hot shop because you only sell 100 and save 100 gold per. And the benefit of the VIP for you chasing it down through the hot shop is just not worth it to me. If you have disposable gold, like some of the people that you saw in the earlier videos that stomped me, like I wasn't even there, like they basically made me look like I was just a farm. Um, Maybe I did better than other farms, but the bottom line is it totally devalued anything that I've done or worked for. And that's the frustrating part about these games, but it's something that I know, and it's something in part of what I made this channel about. So it's not going to stop me from playing. They're definitely not going to make the money off of me like some of these emotional players or these rich idiots decide to spend on. If I was rich, if I had that kind of money, I don't think I would even have time to even know what this game was. If I did, it would literally have to be because I just had those dull moments in my job where I had to have something to do. But then I'm getting paid a ridiculous amount for sitting on my thumb. So it is very frustrating, but it's part of life. It is what it is. You can see I bought some extension component. Make sure that you read and pay attention because the same thing's available for 4,000, and then below it, after you would buy the 4,000, then you see the 3,600. So make sure that you take the time to look. But this 800 one is available above the one that costs 850. Clash of Kings and taking people seem to go because I'm not sure. In Clash, food is consumed by troops. In Camel games, it's not. So food can sit in your castle all day long. It's not touched. So there's no upkeep gear to go after or anything like that. These zombies, again, guys, I did videos on this. They're not worth shooting for right now. They do absolutely nothing. Nothing's consumed. There's nothing that's consumed. It's used. It's just the rarity or the speed of which you can produce it or gain it that is what affects. There's different avenues. That's what they do in different games. I mean, we can go to my War and Order account. Is this game? How do I get zombie troops? You have to actually here. Let me go back and show you because I got to do it anyway. Thank you for reminding me. You go into your treatment center here. All right, wait for this chat to go away so you can see. I don't know if you guys see when my chat comes up. See the treatment room. Go to treatment room. Top left is heal. I'm going to try and explain things when I'm pushing a button. Right now, I'm going to press the bottom left. It says get reward. All right. So now I can start another one. You can do 3 of these free a day. Okay. Now I go based off of what I need the most: heal speed over build speed. All right. And the fragment, I need 10 of these to make one fragment, but you normally get something great. But normally I would go with the blue envelope just because there's a chance to get a purple officer. So but I'm going to explore here because it gives me a couple heal speeds and I spend a shit ton. So then you're going to go to your routine heal. All right, and then 10 minutes later, you can do it again. You can do that 5 times a day. So that's 15 minutes of your day. Make sure that you fulfill it. They haven't come out with a pack yet where you can buy apparatus heal. I don't know where you win them from. They did an update once to where we got one of each, 300, 200, 100. All right, so that's 600. And they said that they were doing it so that you could heal faster. Doesn't make sense that they would make a mistake to release such an update without foreseeing the fact that if they make it too slow, it's dull and boring. From everything that I've looked at, when you go into Biochemical Workshop, where you actually can make the zombie, you can go and you can look at the stats of each one, right? And it only goes up to T10, so still we have not achieved anything above a C30 castle. But you can see the stats do not differ greatly. And it doesn't show any special bonus for these troops at all. So my concern is they have yet to come out with the idea of which they're going to affect the stats of this game. I also do not understand how to affect stats in themselves that come from the zombies. So when you go to your battle report, what gives me 129.6 attack bonus versus this guy has 104.9% attack bonus? So I was better than him in that sense, but what is it? What is it that's affecting that? Maybe there's a question mark. You get those from losing. Now I only train T9 recruit T10 and T9 troops. I think you have to be T6 or higher before you'll get any resource. What's up, bro? There's my brother Manny. That's my brother. So you get a resource from the troop deaths. All right, so let's see these real quick so we can show you here. All right, so I don't understand the math. It says available today, 0 of 10K. Do you work for a company of this game? No, I don't work for any company of a game. I do chimney sweep, and there's chimney installation and rebuilds and everything like that. Let's see. So you see this radiation marker down below the food and oil. So I believe that's conversion. I don't know what this join defend city means. It doesn't make any sense to me why they would even have that option. The troops are in your city. The troops are in your city. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. All right. So they have done a very poor job of explaining this, because these are things that if there was an easy avenue besides hitting these question marks for some dumb explanation, I'd have found it. Okay. So they've done a very poor job. Here's the question mark. After the biochemical workshop is unlocked, troop losses in battle will produce biochemical material based on a certain ratio. Biochemical material is a necessary resource to produce zombie troops and promote zombie troop levels. Okay, understood. Still, it's not explaining the conversion rate or how you make that conversion rate. If we go back out here, and this is where my zombie troops are done, and then I go back to the workshop and I can train them again. If we go back out here and go in the treatment room, sorry, my phone never. Intimacy is not open. Heal, you can go to heal, but you go to info. Shit, which one is it? Heal, question mark here on the left. That shows the standard, the levels, okay? I unlocked the zombie troops. But it doesn't explain. It shows a conversion rate, but it doesn't explain. So when your troops die, you get that RS. Yes, exactly. You get the resource to make the zombies, but not until you unlock the lab, okay? So don't do it until you're where I'm at, mild infection 1, all right? So you can go to heal. You hit that question mark, and then you know what stage you need to be. So you need to be at stage 8, mild infection 1, to unlock zombie troops. After that point, you sacrifice. Now, don't go and just send a full march to die. Send like 2,000 of, T6 or higher, right? And see how many you get, right? But don't do it either because, again, what I was getting at is the fact that zombie troops are not proving to be of any importance right now. And I don't know what it is they're going to change to make them important. Okay, so right now, this is like an obvious ploy of new attention. This game, I still like the basic mechanics of War and Order better than this game, but more people are playing this game. So everybody knows that a game is not fun without people. Okay, I'm not a people person. I'm a people person when I'm talking to you guys, but if you're in my alliance, you rarely hear from me. All right, I don't get on to talk. It's not because I don't like people. It's just I don't have time. And when I do get on, I'm like about business. I have to get shit done while I can. So I do chat. There's various people that are important, to me to communicate with. Um, but what I'm saying is that you need people. You need people like these assholes that demolish. Yeah, guys, you guys get credit. They're already talking about it across chat channels. I'm probably on Facebook. Uh, Epic quotes, whatever. There's probably all kinds of shit. But regardless, if you're taking credit and you want to feel like a hot shot, somebody else went and took their wife on vacation for the amount of money that it cost you to go have a moment. All right? You understand? This is why this channel is built because I am not a fan of things you don't actually earn. Effort is what you earn. Effort is what it takes. All right? And these guys that are watching this channel right now are not watching it to make fun or make jokes. They want to be able to play the game and succeed at it. And it's understandable in this community, in this world, that everything's about money. But there's ways to where you can still make money, have a residual income where you don't have to be greedy and have some ridiculous pack where if you buy this, you put this little name tag on or put this stamp on your back, and all of a sudden you're He-Man. It doesn't have to be that way. That's why when I started in Game of War was the game that taught me, or it gave me the basic skills that I brought to War and Order, which came over to Age of Z. Okay, so Game of War, I loved. I had no idea what I was doing, guys. I was an idiot. A woman, Lady Valkyrin was her name. She taught me how to rally. All right, and this is back in the day when you're joining a rally with some piss poor T1, T2, T3, not even sending them all because you're worried about losing them all, and not even understanding that the more you send, the less chance you have of losing. And you're walking 5 minutes just to get over to that person's castle, and then you're marching for 2 hours just to get to some target that might still be a target by the time you get there. All right. This game went from there to custom cores. I had a real niche for custom cores. I loved it, man. I made diagrams, I set it all up. Custom cores was my thing. But it all got ruined because you were able to they started selling packs where you buy the gear that the game offers, okay, already built. All right. So all somebody had to do was swipe their credit card and they were badass. And that's the problem. So, what I love about this game at first, now this Void War has shown me a few things. Now, War and Order is still difficult. You still can't just, it's making it available where you can just buy every day, and just start stacking it on, but you're spending a fortune. This game's a little bit cheaper to get there quicker. And sorry, I'm losing myself trying to stay on task. So, in this game, you still had to work for things. All right, so not everybody I mean, 90% of people are not going to buy all the resources constantly to get to the next castle level or next tier they need. All right, not everybody's going to continue to spend, spend, spend. So, the great thing about this game is it being a defensive game, a team based game where you need your team. 7 p.m. server reset for me based on time zone. 8 p.m. when daylight savings time or whatever, vice versa. Right now it's 7 p.m. It's 8 p.m. The other time. Um, so basically, what I'm saying that I love about this game was that um, all you had to do is put in effort. If you built farms, spent some time, you learned the game mechanics, you kept on events, you did your best, and you just work with the team, and you're constantly sending the right troops. You're either going to come out equally, or you're going to come out a little bit ahead if you have a little more to offer. So, if you did things right from gear to tech to resource production so that you're constantly increasing everything, you were able to do well. The problem is now where people are able to, like this right here, you can go into daily specials there. There's resources, but I don't buy resources ever. But there's Tifa, okay, and Tifa and Brave Star, and they are here at the same time every day waiting for your purchase. All right, at different prices, you can see. Okay, Tifa's a little more expensive because she's attack. Brave Star is more for your defensive needs, but if you increase them, you can have a high wounded conversion ratio by doing the passive skill and various other things. So, but you can just buy those once a week, every day, all the way. So you got 5, 6 there, 5, 6, 7, 8 for another $10. That's $17 on 14 of them, and then you've got 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Nope. Yeah, again, so you just repeat the same pack. As you can tell, I never buy these, so that's why my officers are not there, because that money is sitting in order or my house or something that's more important. So, guys, don't lose heart, but fight who you can handle and just play smart. Put your effort in, be as strong as you can do. Just keep doing your thing. All right. So, I really have to pee. So, my deepest apologies for letting you know that information. But um, there's only so much that I can go over at one time, and it's important to me that you guys see the excitement of the game, and also see that there are times that even somebody that may look to be doing very well um, has a hard time. So as you can see, I finally did get all my med tents to 30. Now I'm going to work on these so that I'm training troops cheaper. But again, one of the major points, especially that you may learn from these void videos, is that troops don't matter. Doesn't matter how many you got. Because if these officers and your tech is not strong, then all you are is a big juicy target. You understand? Seriously. So I want some extension components so I can upgrade. I'm going to take a really look into and examine what stats I would like to increase before I make the decision on that. And that's a whole other thing that I explained earlier in the video that I was showing in the males that I about the discipline and patience that it takes to decide when you should upgrade what. Yeah, I can do that, but I'm going to end this segment and I will restart with some other information if I have the opportunity. So thanks again, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for, if you made time to see my video, if you were hoping for something more than what you got, I apologize, but I'm not going to start swiping the shit out of my card to be a superstar. It's just not going to happen. I'm just not, I'm not that worried about it. And Well, thank you. Um, I do want you guys to be able to see how to succeed, but if you can't do the same exact thing, then what use is it to you? So I can show you the same destruction, I can show you big explosions, but maybe I'm the one that loses, right? So that's how it goes. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night.